नमस्कार साथियों, मैं डॉक्टर लोकेश भाटिया स्वागत करता हूं आपका आज के इस वीडियो में। साथियों, सर्वप्रथम तो मैं बहुत बहुत आपसे क्षमा प्रार्थी हूं। आई अपोलोजाइज फॉर डिलेड पब्लिकेशन ऑफ दिस फोरकमिंग वीडियो। बहुत लंबा अरसा, लगभग 3 हफ्ते से ऊपर हो गया है जो मैं नया वीडियो नहीं डाल पाया हूं। क्षमा चाहूँगा। जो मेरे रेगुलर ऑडियंस हैं, जो मुझे रेगुलरली सुनते रहते हैं, आपका मैं बहुत बहुत आभारी हूँ और इसके लिए भी आभारी हूँ कि आपने मुझे वीडियो नहीं डालने की अपनी बात भेज करके मुझे ये एहसास दिलाया कि मेरे वीडियोस आपके लिए कितने इम्पोर्टेंट हैं और आप कितना रेगुलरली मुझे सुनना पसंद करते हैं। तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। मैं मेरी तमाम ऑडियंस का बहुत बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि आप मुझे नियमित रूप से सुनना पसंद करते हैं और मेरे वीडियोस आपको पसंद आते हैं। तो साथियों, आज हम चर्चा करेंगे लॉन्ग अवेटेड टॉपिक के ऊपर, जो टॉपिक पे शायद में कुछ आने वाले 3-4 वीडियोस बनाने का प्लान है। और ये है हाल ही में मैंने जो तीसरी जर्नी पूरी करी है अपने वेट रिडक्शन एक्सपीरियंस को लेकर के। कुछ 2015 से लेकर के पिछले 8 साल की मेरी ये तीसरी जर्नी थी जो मैंने 100 क्रॉस करने के बाद वापस से ऑलमोस्ट 80-81 की रेंज में मैंने अपना वेट लाया है और ऐसा तीसरी बार किया है। तो वेट काय से बढ़ता है, काय से घटता है, ये एक बार नहीं 3 बार में एक्सपीरियंस कर चुका हूँ। और 2015 तक, लगभग 2010-11 से लेकर के 2015-16 तक मुझे कुछ 5-6 तरह की गोलियाँ जो नियमित रूप से लेना पड़ती थी, माइग्रेन के लिए, हाइपरटेंशन के लिए, प्री डायबिटिक स्टेटस के लिए, ये तमाम सारी दवाइयों से मैं मुक्त हो चुका हूँ और 58वां पड़ाव, मतलब 57 पूरे कर चुका हूँ। और इस 58 वर्ष में मैं जो चल रहा हूँ, ये 2017 के बाद से मुझे किसी भी प्रकार की गोली मेडिकली इंडिकेटेड नहीं है, ना हाइपरटेंशन के लिए, ना डायबिटीज़ के लिए, ना किसी भी प्रकार की क्रॉनिक इलनेस के लिए दवाइयों की मुझे आवश्यकता नहीं है। आई एम नॉट इन नीड ऑफ एनी काइंड ऑफ मेडिकेशंस medically indicated, no more. So I am sharing my journey with all of you, how I have done it and what all things I started with, what all things I have done different in these 3 journeys. What were my experiences, I'll be sharing. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in comment section. Why have I reduced weight? I think I have clarified to you to get rid of my medications of chronic illnesses. Well, although it is not very easy, you might have heard a concept of reversal of diabetes. It's possible. Although it's not easy, but it's possible. Many people you must be seeing, you must have come across many people's videos on the YouTube that how they have succeeded to reduce their blood sugar levels or reverse their diabetes by many activities. Means 3 important tips normally I give to all my diabetic patients or pre-diabetic patients too. Pre-diabetes means somewhere if your HbA1c is crossing 5.7 and reaching to 6.5, that is pre-diabetic status. And that pre-diabetic status is something like this is the room which is diabetic club. You have taken one step inside and one step is outside. It is purely your own choice whether you can take the back step forwards and declare yourself full-blown diabetic in the next 3 months HbA1c test, or you can take the forward step taken back and enjoy a non-diabetic life, which can happen in next 3 months, which can happen in next 6 months, which can happen in a year. So that journey is called reversal of diabetes, and that is what I have been able to do it just because one simple reason: I did not want it to be on chronic illness medications, because I very well understand, being a practicing doctor for long years, more than 25 years in practice now. So I understand very well what are the chronic illnesses, what are the problems relating to that, and what are the medications and its side effects. But yes, if it is medically indicated, you must take it. Unless your doctor has instructed you that you no more require to take it. My all the doctors, my all colleagues, one of my very close friend and my classmate and my dearest physician of our batch, one of the most respected doctor, Dr. Dani, Dr. Praveen Dani. You must have seen many videos. Some videos are there on my channel also. Dr. Praveen Dani, you can look for his diabetic management and all. I will share some links in the description box also of his videos. And many other, even the physicians and other physicians here in the place where I practice and cardiologists also, they have declared me that I do not need any more medications. Now, how did I succeed to get rid of all my medications? Was it fast enough? No. It took me long time. Was it only once? No. It was a 3 times journey. This is the third journey. In January 2023, I was weighing again 100, 100, 200, 300, 4 maximum, what I remember distinctly. Trying my best, doing some exercises, doing some intermittent fasting, it used to succeed, and to reach somewhere like 98 I had reached. And finally I met one of my senior orthopedic colleague. I just happened to meet him socially, and he just said, "Oh, what happened to your weight? You're looking too much." I said, "Yes, what I should do?" He said, "Why don't you go for a Allurion weight reduction weight management program?" I said, "What is this, Allurion? I never heard of it." So he immediately called up Dr. Vinod Bhandari, who is the director of SAMES Medical College in Indore. I belong to Indore, as you all know very well. And his son, Dr. Mohit Bhandari, who is himself an expert bariatric surgeon. He asked me to meet him immediately. A couple of days later, when Dr. Mohit Bhandari was available, he called me. I met him and we decided a date. So let's discuss what is this Allurion weight reduction method. What have I done? In Allurion weight reduction method, I was asked to swallow a gelatinous capsule, and a catheter was connected to that capsule, and that was connected to one IV bottle, and 550 ml of fluid was filled up in that capsule. Once that capsule enters my stomach, that catheter is connected to one IV bottle, and which is pushing 550 ml in that bladder, and that ball remained almost in my stomach for almost a period of 5 months. Very recently, when I got my ultrasound done, I am not able to detect anymore that bladder. Obviously, that question comes that when that ball is there, when and how it has to be removed. Nothing is required to be done. It comes out on its own. Is there any problem relating to when it comes out? No problem at all. Absolutely no issues at all. Are there any side effects? Absolutely no side effect. Is there any very specialized techniques? Yes, it needs a lot of supervision by the doctors who are doing it. It has to be under supervision of the whole team. The team is consisting of the bariatric surgeons, team is consisting of physiotherapists, of dietitians, who are giving you online management and on WhatsApp chats, on WhatsApp audio and video guidance and chatting. And they were regularly in touch with me for 6 months time regularly. How much weight did I succeed to reduce? From 103, I have come down to 81. It bounces to 83. I do go back to my fasting levels and it goes back to 81. 81 to 83 is now the maximum. Downside 81, higher side 83. So how did I manage to get it? After this, the ball was inside, and it takes hardly a glass of water you are made to drink. Once that fluid is filled up, that catheter is pulled out and that ball remains inside. And this, what feeling you experience after having this ball inside your stomach. People who are from Indore can very well understand with this my expression that after taking 5 to 6 dal bafla, people from Indore are very fond of eating dal bafla. I am also very fond of eating dal bafla, and everybody Indorian, whomsoever calls himself Indori, has to be a foodie person. I too am a foodie person. All right, so being a foodie person, it's not an easy thing to cut down on your bad eating habits. Eating of kachori, samosa, oily things, and lot of such habits. You may call it a bad eating habits. Yeah. So after eating 5 dal bafla, you get a fullness, absolutely full. You feel like sleeping for some time, and that is a feeling what you get after getting this ball inside your stomach for almost more than a month. What are you supposed to take during this 1 month? Only liquid diet. Means that too not very calorific, only soups and plain water. No carbonated drinks at all. Carbonated drinks I have not taken for more than 7 years now. I have made already one video why not to drink carbonated drinks, right? So I'm absolutely against carbonated drinks. It is something very horrible for your body. It makes you more addictive, and it has got a lot of sugar. And any non-diabetic person can become diabetic by consuming carbonated drinks. That's right. So avoid carbonated drinks, taking only plain water, soups in the first month time. After something like 5 to 6 weeks time, I had started very, very small amounts, and after almost 2-3 weeks, I had started taking protein shake, what was recommended by my dietitian. As I said, the dietitian and physiotherapist are regularly following up. The physicians are also following, and the physiotherapist will keep guiding us regularly what kind of exercises you are supposed to do now, what muscle strengthening exercises, weight loss exercises, and all these regularly they keep in touch with us. And that's how just in 3 months time I succeeded to get rid of my 15 kgs of my body weight. Now I believe I'm just only in the maintenance phase. I did took little more time to publish this video and to talk on this particular topic because for me also this was something very, very new. Well, as you all know that I practice in Qatar, and I had scrolled up and was trying to check up, is it available here in Qatar? Yes, it is available here in Qatar. You can check here in the bariatric department in Hamad. It is available somewhere around 4 or 5 years ago. Someone had got it done, and it's an Arabic video in Arabic, and he got it done, and he succeeded to cut down more than 25 kgs. Right, so many such experiences, many such testimonials I had gone through. The first doctor who got it done in something like 2 years ago, he has succeeded to get rid of almost more than 26 kgs. My first question to him was, in 1 year time, if you have succeeded to cut down 26 kgs, how much weight it has bounced back? He said it has bounced back by 6 kgs. So I felt, yes, it's still reasonable. 6 kgs bouncing back in 1 year time is fairly reasonable. As I said just now, that my weight has gone up to 81 kgs and it bounces up to 83 when I do a little bit of fasting. What kind of fasting do I do still? On the Ekadashi day or once in every fortnight, I go completely Nirjala, means 24 hours. I don't take anything, not even water, right? So that's a fantastic intermittent fasting which is managing me very well. I take very minimal amount of fats, very much moderation in carbohydrates, and still a high protein diet. I still am taking high protein, the same protein powder what was recommended. Maybe I will share the same brand what I'm taking protein powder with you. And yes, without much of heavy exercises, without much of high class diet schedules and all, very comfortably I have succeeded to get rid of my high weight. And obviously all my blood parameters, all my clinical parameters have gone down. My blood sugar has reduced, gone back to 4.8 HbA1c. Last was 5.2. Uric acid was a constant problem with me. Hyperuricemia is a constant problem. Whenever your body is inflamed, whenever your acidosis level is high in the body, the uric acid will be high. That's what I was experiencing for almost a year. Whole of my 2022, I was disturbed with that. That, of course, was being observed after my Omicron. I had published one video when I got Omicron in January 2022. And after that, things were really becoming very challenging for me. Some kind of emotional eating habits also had developed. The kind of खा लो यार पता नहीं कितने दिन से ना ऐसा टाइप का एटीट्यूड हो गया था. So, with that, building up weight on a very higher side, crossing the quintal gauges, and this Allurion weight management technique has helped me to reduce my body weight. And I think this journey, everybody, many people who were observing me were insisting to make this video and share my journey. So here is my journey today, right? Anything more special I have done? No, absolutely nothing. No very heavy work. Minimizing the, yes, something very fundamental which I would like to share with you all is, whenever I talk to my patients in my clinic also, in my practice also, whenever I talk to them about weight reduction, the first thing which they talk about is, I'm not getting time to go to the gym, doctor, what I will do, blah, blah, blah. First thing, let me clear one point here. The first point is, don't think about going to the gym first. First thing is, address your diet. By diet management, first cutting down by 10 to 15 kgs will automatically bring a lot of positivity, will build your self-esteem, will help you to motivate for doing good exercises. First and foremost thing, you need to address your diet. Get rid of your emotional eating habits, get rid of your frequent eating habits. Well, as I said, I have been on this third time for my weight reduction since 2014-15. Last time also in 2017-18, I had gone up to 79-80 kgs. That diet also I keep sharing with a lot of my patients in my practice. That's also fantastic dietary management. That, of course, I had done it in another professional team. You must have heard about Vandana Luthra VLCC, right? It's a very famous brand all over, multinational brand it is Vandana Luthra. His VLCC I had taken help in 2015, and by 2017 almost I had gone down to 79-80 kgs. That took me a little longer time. In fact, 1.5 years it took me to cut down almost more than 25 kgs. But yes, in this particular Allurion, it helped me to cut down by almost 10 kgs within first 45 days time. First 45 days time means in 5 to 7 days time, you should not cut down more than 500 to 700 grams per week. It should not be more than that loss. When you cut down more faster than that, then you may feel weakness and all. But yes, 500 grams a week, 5 to 700 grams a week, or on an average 100 grams per day loss is a very, very tolerable and very comfortable loss. Not at all you will experience any kind of weakness. Diet management, yes, make sure that you are frequently in connection with your dietitian. Make sure that you are doing the appropriate exercises, not to overdo, not to underdo. How much is the overdoing of exercises? Yes, that's a very good point to understand. More than 150 minutes per week is an excessive exercising time. 150 minutes is something like 20 minutes per day for 7 days a week, or 40 minutes for 5 days time in a week. On an average 30 to 40 minutes if you're doing it with 1 or 2 days in a gap, or for some reason you couldn't do it, that's also good enough. Because on this age of 50 years plus, we are all in a maintaining phase. Nothing there is to build up. Anybody who is up to 30 plus is already in a degenerative phase, is no more in a regenerative phase. So in this maintaining phase of life, it is very important that you should not cross very high body weight. I have already published one video why you should keep checking your weight very frequently. Why the weighing scale is called a bathroom weighing scale, so that whenever you are not loaded with your heavy clothes, you should check your weight every time once you are done with your bathing. So that's very important habit to keep checking at least once in a week, and almost 2 times in a week, so that you will be able to make out that last time it was this much, now it is more. So you should immediately keep a watch on it. And what's most important thing is your bowel habits. How frequently you are able to evacuate your bowel. Make sure that you do not develop constipation. Make sure that whatever you are eating, you are able to comfortably digest it. No loose motions, no hard stools. And the water intake is very, very important. Plenty amount of water, at least 2.5 liters. If you want a formula, I can give you many videos on earlier also. I must have shared what is the formula, what is the right formula to calculate your water intake. The normal body weight, normal body, if you are not having any kind of diseases, any kind of chronic illnesses, then this formula works out for you. The formula is 0.35 to 0.45. Downside is 0.45, and this is the range, 0.35 to 0.45 multiplied by your body weight. That many liters you must be consuming your water intake. Plain water is good enough, preferably alkaline water. Detox water, many people know how to make detox water. I usually use a Kangen alkaline detox water. But yes, you can make use of lemon water. You can early morning after waking up, you can make use of lemon and water, lemon with cucumber and many other apple cider, many other things. People keep using it. I don't recommend much of it. Lemon is good enough for me. Twice in a week, you can take a spoon of cinnamon, a spoon of turmeric. Yes, turmeric helps, and cinnamon, turmeric, and lemon is a fantastic thing. Ginger also can be added twice in a week. So this kind of drink, and as soon as you wake up in the morning, make sure that you drink at least a liter of water. And by 6 or 7 p.m. in the night, make sure that you have finished up at least 3 liters of water intake every day, so that by the time when you are going to bed, something like we all are in a habit to sleep by 10:30 or 11 o'clock. So by that time you must have evacuated, urinated something, whatever the excessive water consumption you have. So that's how you can have a peaceful sleep. You not to wake up for evacuating your bladder frequently. So this is it. That's how my journey was, and it was very pleasant journey this time. And this is what I wanted to share with you in this video. So I hope I could give you a great hopes for all those who are having a high body weight and who are really in obesity range, who are really looking for how to cut down on how we can. I don't feel like doing exercises. I'm not in a good mood. I cannot cut down on my food. Same was with me. I'm also like that. I'm also like you. I'm no different. I'm also a human being, right? So same thing were my excuses, and same are the excuses every time when I build up my weight. That's why I said third time I have succeeded to cut down my body weight. Why do I keep working on that? To avoid metabolic syndrome. What is metabolic syndrome? I may talk in my next video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. If you have liked it, hit on the like button. Goes without saying, do subscribe Lok Talks, and don't forget to share with your friends. And if you have not subscribed Lok Talks, I am re-requesting you to subscribe Lok Talks, and do share with all your friends and relatives and all your WhatsApp groups and Facebook. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you in next video. Thank you.